Hey you guys, this is Jen Polson and I am here today just to talk to you for a minute. I actually just got my hair done and it took a little longer than I thought, so I'm here in this cutest little town called Mount Laurel in Alabama where I live, and I'm sitting in this really cute sleigh. I wish you, maybe I'll turn it around so you can see it better, but there's like this really cute background. The sun is actually shining. It hasn't shined here for a few days, so I am really excited about that. But anyway, I wanted to just talk to you for a second about one of the number one blocks that I have found with working with my clients, but not only with my clients, because I'm going to be honest with you, I have this block too, and it's something that I try to become really aware of on deeper and deeper levels. And that block is making excuses, and usually what comes along with that is blame. And so, I think about, just take a minute and, think about something that you really, really want, whether it's, more happiness or connection in your relationships, whether it's success in a business that you're doing, whether it's maybe you're trying to get healthier and lose a few pounds or build some muscle. Maybe it's maybe you know that you need to take more time with your personal self-care, just taking time for you to connect spiritually and take care of your heart and your soul, and maybe that's something that that you've needed to do. And I want to ask you, to think about right now, what excuses do you have that are keeping you from really doing those things that you want to do? So I'm just going to be honest with you, and I'm going to share a couple of the excuses that I've become aware of over the years, and that have held me back in ways. And so time is probably the number one excuse that I hear in my own head, and one that I hear a lot from my clients as well. Well, I want to do this, but I just don't have the time to take care of me. I just don't have the time to read, or I don't have the time to meditate. I don't have the time to go for a walk. I don't have the time to exercise. That's a big one that comes up. Another one is especially if you have a business. Okay, so let's say you're sharing something with people that you're trying to grow your business, and it can be a network marketing business, it can be whatever. I mean, maybe you're a hairstylist and you have your own business, or maybe maybe you're a teenager and you are learning how to take photography, learning photography, and you want to start your own photography business, or maybe you're trying to do some kind of online business. One common excuse that can come up is, well, people don't really want what I have to offer. People, what will people think? That is like a huge excuse that people will buy into, is worrying about, I can't do this because of what someone will think about me. And whether that's whether you say that out loud or not, that's your own thing, but I'm talking about those thoughts that are deep inside of you that keep you from moving forward. And I'm going to share, I was reading this morning in my scriptures in the Bible, and I was reading the story of the talents, right? And it talks about how one man was given 5 talents, one was given 2, and one was given 1. And so when it came time to turn in the talents, the 2, the guy that had 2, the guy that had 5 had doubled their talents, and then the 1 had gone and buried his talent and didn't do anything with it, didn't grow it, didn't. And I was reading that, and I was thinking about, what have I been given that I'm not taking action on, and what I'm not developing and moving forward for whatever reason. And then I was a few verses later, it's talking about, the one who didn't do anything with his talents. It said something like, cast him into outer darkness. And I was thinking about, what does that mean? And I thought, he probably was already there. Because if you think about when you have a dream or have a goal, or you want to accomplish something that's really important to you, and you don't take action, like, what does that do to you inside? Like, you feel guilty. It drains your emotional energy and your mental energy. It like that guy blamed the master. Like, well, I know that, what did he say? He said something like, I know, that you're a hard man. And, he basically was saying, I was afraid that I wasn't going to do it right, so I just didn't do it at all. How many times do we allow that? If we can't do something perfect, we're just not going to do it. That's a, that's a really common thing that I see. I'm not that much of a perfectionist, so that's not really an excuse I have, but I see that come up a lot for people, is having to do it perfectly. And so what I really got out of that little devotional this morning is that, the most important thing is to just take the action. It didn't matter like how many talents they came back with. What really mattered was that they took the action and they increased what they were given. And so I just thought that was a perfect example of allowing our excuses and blame to keep us stuck in and not moving forward with our goals and our dreams. And not only that, like, keep us stuck in God's plan for us and why we're here on this earth, and really develop our happiness and develop our goals and develop everything that we have the potential to, because we are divine creations. And so I'm going to just give you guys a little encouragement to really sit down, like take some quiet time today and sit down and write out like all of the excuses that you're making in your life right now that are holding you back. And I recently heard on a talk, and I can't remember if it was Lisa Nichols or Gabrielle Bernstein, but one of them said, are you willing to take 100% responsibility for your life? 100% responsibility. And that really hit me in my heart, because if I'm willing to take 100% responsibility of, loving, of forgiving, of letting go of the past, of being happy right now, being compassionate and empathetic towards others, taking action, in the things that I want to accomplish. If I'm willing to be 100% responsible, then I'm also willing to let go of the excuses and let go of the blame and find a way to make things work. So I realize that a lot of times our inability to take action comes from our hidden belief systems that might be saying to us on a really deep subconscious level that we're not worthy and deserving of success, or people aren't going to like you if you make these changes, or, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter what the hidden belief is. What matters is that you are taking some kind of action to overcome what's keeping you stuck. And I want you to know that it's something that has blessed my life for, the last several years, is being committed to myself, to change and to learn and to grow. And I may not be changing and growing as fast as some other people, but I'm changing and growing on the perfect path and at the perfect pace for me. And the more I become aware of just what is holding me back and what my excuses are, the more I can let those go. And so I want you to know that I believe in each one of you. I know that you have great things to do here. You have a beautiful light to shine, and I want you to just really think about what excuses are holding you back from being your very best self. And if you have any questions about that, if you want to share, any of your aha moments, post them here, or send me an email at admin@jenpolson.com. If you are feeling stuck and you want some relief, a breakthrough, then go to my website and enter your email address, and you'll get a free 30-minute download of a recording that I personally did that will help you clear fear, worry, and doubt. Those are big blocks. Those are big things that keep us in our excuses. And so you can listen to that for free. You can breathe along with it and feel, have that feeling of being free from what's been holding you back. So anyway, thank you for being here with me today. And I will look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day.